All right, trying to help out Tommy this morning on the second date update. Commercial-free New Country, 99.5 QYK. He's very thorough with his description of the date.
Yeah, but he said he's been over it and over it, went through all the details. When they went to Grillsmith, he said he picked her up, he paid for the date. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's gone over this in his head multiple times.
But he said he was 3 minutes late picking her up.
3.
So that could be it.
He was a little worried about that. But they did have a good date, he thought. And we do have Stacey on the phone with us. Kevin has her on hold. Let's bring her back on with us and see if we get some answers. Stacey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, I know this is a random phone call to get, especially this early in the morning, but we wanted to see if we could talk to you real quick on the air, actually, about a date you went on. I think Kevin was telling you a little bit about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to talk to you about Tommy. We heard you guys went to Grillsmith. He said he had a great time with you. He sounds like a really nice guy, and he sounds like he really thought this date through, and he tried to be a gentleman. And since that date, he hasn't heard from you, and I guess he took you home, dropped you off, but has been trying to set something up with you again, but no luck. So what's going on? Can we help out in some way?
Okay, I'm dead that he called you. I don't know. Nice guy, but I'm not interested in going out with him again, so I don't know why he couldn't just, leave it at that.
All right, Stacey. Well, you can imagine we're going to want to kind of know why you don't want to go back out with him. Can you tell us?
Well, to start, when we got there, basically he ended up knowing our waitress. I guess they went to school together or something like that. He was, very, very friendly to her. And at first I thought maybe she was, an ex-girlfriend because I just saw, the spark in his eye when he, saw that she was our waitress. And I was like, oh, here we go. And no, I guess she wasn't an ex-girlfriend, but they, went to school together. Not even kidding. I felt like I was on a three-way date with him and this girl. And she's supposed to be our waitress, but not only did she just keep coming back to the table nonstop, incessantly throughout the date, even when we didn't need anything, he just kept talking to her. And when she wasn't at our table and it was supposed to be hi, you're on a date with me, I felt like he was always glancing around the room to see where she was and is she around and is she coming back, and then I think the last straw for me was when he asked for her number.
Oh. Right in front of you?
While we are on our date, yeah, at the table, hey, yeah, well, definitely give me your number. We got to catch up. And I'm hi, I'm on a date with you. But I literally felt like he was trying to be on a date with this other girl.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
Your date getting another number while he's on a date with you that's kind of tough. Yeah.
Stacey, let me ask you a question. Did you ask him if he had a history with this girl?
Yeah. After she walked away the first time, because it was Tommy, and then it was I think her name was Julie or Julia or something. And yeah, I was Tommy, and then it was Julia, and then I was oh my God, how have you been? All like that. And so I'm oh, okay. And then I was and then they hugged, and then his demeanor changed. He seemed more excited to see her than meet me after we'd texted a bunch and been working up to this date, And so then I was oh, I bet this is a girl he hooked up with. That's what I thought.
Okay.
And then he explained that they just went to school together, and oh, I haven't seen her in so many years, and we were good friends. And I'm all good friends or friends with benefits. Am I getting the whole story? So.
All right, well, let me tell you something. We do have Tommy on the phone with us. That's how we got your phone number. I want to bring him back on, Stacey, because I really think that he has no clue that he offended you in any way. Tommy, you there?
Yeah. I'm sorry if, you got some kind of impression I was paying less attention to you or something, but or that me and her have a past, or we were friends in high school. I hadn't seen her in all these years, so it's not like it was somebody that you just kind of
okay.
once in a while.
I don't mean to interrupt. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude. And I get you want to tell me the history, but I guess that's the point. I don't care. I'm not trying to go on a date with you and every person you went to high school or college with. People change in 15 years. You haven't seen her. It's not she's family. What am I supposed to, hi, let me just pause my whole life and existence and pretend I didn't put all this effort to go on a date so you can have a reunion? Go back and get her number after I leave, or connect with her on Instagram or something a little less you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
not like you wanted to be on a date with her.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty glad now that I'm not going on a second date with you.
Oh.
You sound awful. Like I don't know what this weird, jealous.
Oh my God!
What kind of girl are you?
Like, put me on the radio and wanted to know why I wasn't returning your text, and now I'm awful. Okay,
that I hadn't seen in years. That I was just. I mean, it's not like I called her from across the restaurant. She was our waitress.
I can't. He's just super immature. If he can't even at least say, "Hey, he didn't even say I'm sorry." Like, you're right. Like, there was not even like a thought that maybe he should look and reflect on what he was doing. Like, it's just, I can do whatever I want.
All right. Well, Tommy, you said you're glad you're not going back out on a date with Stacey now, so you have no interest?
Yeah, no, she sounds horrible.
Okay.
I don't know who this person is. Like, the person on that I went on the date with was not like this jealous and naive and catty and just generally
Oh my God!
awful.
Okay,
so
Lana, can we put him in his place?
I'm pretty
Please,
glad
this
that
is
I'm
ridiculous.
just not. Oh, is she talking again? Yeah, instead of me saying what I need to say, cool. Yeah.
Let's bring your date on the radio and
this
talk
definitely
about how
seems
you
like
adore her
like a
and be
better
rape
option
her. Okay.
to not be with this
I
person.
can't.
Every second.
So
of this.
I'm gonna just yeah.
Guys,
hey,
you know what?
listen,
I'm going to jump in. I'm probably going to make a little decision for you. I don't think you guys are going to be great together and are good for another date. So I do appreciate you both coming on. You got your answer, Tommy, of why she wasn't getting back to you. And Stacey, thank you for your time as well. And you guys have a great day.
Hey, thank you guys so much. And hey, I know all I need to know, right?
There you go.
Thank you guys for not making me waste any more time on this first.
All right. Got it. See you guys.
All right, so I can totally see where she is coming from, but I can also totally see where he's coming from. He hasn't seen an old high school friend, so naturally you're going to chat it up, and people exchange numbers all the time, and it didn't seem like it was a big deal, but yeah, on a date, it's not a good time.
Yeah, time and a place, obviously. And if you run into someone, oh my gosh, good to see you. I mean, you got to be like, hey, this is so-and-so I'm with, whatever. Like, make sure you're introducing them and including them in the conversation. And then say, hey, we should catch up soon sometime.
Yeah.
And that should be the end of it. That's not the time to catch up. All right. Well, this has been a deal breaker for you. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099. Hit us up.